Most people believe getting weaker is just a normal part of aging. They think the stiffness in their knees, the soreness in their back, or the struggle to get up from a chair is simply something they have to accept after 60. But what if that isn't completely true? What if your body isn't actually too old to become stronger again? What if just a few minutes of movement every day could help you walk steadier, feel more energetic, and move with confidence again? Think about this for a second. Have you noticed yourself avoiding stairs lately? Maybe you hold onto the railing more tightly than before. Maybe standing up from the sofa feels slower. Maybe your balance doesn't feel as stable as it once did. These small changes often happen so gradually that most people don't even notice them at first. But over time, they begin affecting everyday life in ways that matter. The good news is this: your body is still capable of rebuilding strength, improving balance, and restoring mobility no matter your age. You do not need complicated workouts. You do not need expensive gym equipment. And you certainly do not need to spend hours exercising every day. Sometimes the most powerful changes come from the simplest movements done consistently. Today, I want to show you 5 simple exercises that can help you feel younger, stronger, and more confident in your body again. These movements are designed specifically to improve the things that matter most as we age: leg strength, balance, mobility, posture, coordination, and overall fitness. Best of all, you can do every single one at home with little to no equipment. And trust me, the 5th exercise is one that most people completely overlook, even though it can dramatically improve how you move every day. Before we begin, let me ask you something. When was the last time you truly felt strong in your body? Not exhausted, not stiff, not worried about falling, but genuinely strong, balanced, and confident while moving around your home or outside. For many people over 60, that feeling slowly disappears, not because they are incapable of movement, but because daily life becomes less active over time. As we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass through a process called sarcopenia. Starting around the age of 30, adults begin losing small amounts of muscle each year, and this process accelerates later in life. If we spend too much time sitting, avoiding movement, or living a sedentary lifestyle, those muscles become weaker even faster. The result is something many older adults experience every day. Climbing stairs becomes tiring, carrying groceries feels heavier, standing for long periods becomes uncomfortable, and balance starts feeling less stable. But here is what many people never hear. Muscle loss is not completely permanent. The body still responds incredibly well to movement and strength training, even in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Research continues to show that older adults can rebuild muscle, improve balance, and increase mobility simply by performing functional exercises regularly. That is exactly why these 5 movements are so effective. They train your body for real life. Every exercise mimics movements you use daily, which means the benefits carry directly into your everyday activities. Let's begin with exercise number 1, the sit to stand. This movement may seem simple, but it is one of the most important exercises for maintaining independence as you age. Start by sitting on a sturdy chair with your feet hip-width apart. Cross your arms over your chest if possible. Now push through your feet and slowly stand up tall. Once standing, lower yourself back down with control instead of dropping into the chair. That is 1 repetition. This exercise targets your thighs, glutes, hips, and core muscles. These are the exact muscles responsible for helping you stand up from chairs, toilets, couches, and beds every single day. When these muscles weaken, everyday tasks become harder and more exhausting. Here is the important part, though. You do not want to rush this movement. Slow and controlled repetitions force your muscles to work harder and improve stability at the same time. The goal is not speed. The goal is control. Now ask yourself honestly, can you stand up from a chair without using your hands for support? If that feels difficult, this exercise could become one of the most valuable movements in your routine. Try performing about 10 repetitions slowly. Now let's move to exercise number 2, calf raises. Stand tall with your feet about hip-width apart. If needed, lightly hold onto a chair or wall for support. Slowly lift your heels off the floor until you are standing on your toes. Pause briefly at the top, then slowly lower your heels back down. Simple movement. Incredible benefits. Your calf muscles and ankles play a major role in balance and walking stability. Every step you take relies on these muscles. Weak calves can make walking feel heavier and less stable, especially on uneven surfaces. Have you ever stepped off a curb and felt slightly unsteady? Or walked across uneven ground and felt nervous about losing balance? Those feelings often begin with weakness around the ankles and lower legs. Calf raises help strengthen those exact areas. They improve ankle stability, increase lower leg strength, and even help absorb impact during walking. Over time, many people notice they feel lighter and steadier while moving around. Perform 10 slow repetitions. Now exercise number 3. Wall push-ups. Do not underestimate this movement just because it looks easier than regular push-ups. Wall push-ups are incredibly effective for building upper body strength safely. Stand facing a wall at arm's length. Place your hands flat against the wall around shoulder height. Keep your body straight as you slowly bend your elbows and bring your chest toward the wall. Then push yourself back to the starting position. This exercise strengthens your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core muscles. These are your pushing muscles, the muscles responsible for helping you push doors open, support yourself when standing up, or even catch yourself during a loss of balance. Most people focus heavily on leg strength as they age, but completely neglect their upper body. Over time, that weakness begins affecting posture and daily function. Poor posture can lead to stiffness, reduced mobility, neck tension, and back discomfort. Strengthening your upper body helps counteract those issues while improving confidence and stability. Here is something important to think about. When was the last time you intentionally trained your upper body? For many older adults, the answer is years ago. Yet maintaining upper body strength becomes increasingly important with age. Try 10 controlled repetitions. Now we move into exercise number 4, the overhead press. This movement can be done sitting or standing. Hold 2 light weights, water bottles, or anything comfortable in your hands. Start with your hands near shoulder level. Slowly press them overhead until your arms straighten, then lower them back down with control. This exercise strengthens your shoulders, arms, and upper back while improving posture and mobility. Think about how often you reach overhead during daily life. Putting dishes away, lifting groceries, reaching for items on shelves, hanging clothes. These movements require shoulder strength and flexibility. Unfortunately, many people stop moving their shoulders through a full range of motion as they age. That lack of movement creates stiffness and weakness over time. The overhead press helps reverse that pattern. As your shoulders become stronger, everyday movements feel easier. Many people also notice they naturally begin standing taller because stronger upper back muscles improve posture. Now let me ask you something. Do your shoulders feel stiff when reaching overhead? If they do, this movement could make a tremendous difference when performed consistently. Try performing 10 smooth repetitions. Finally, we arrive at exercise number 5, the step back lunge. And honestly, this may be the most powerful exercise in the entire routine. Stand tall and step one leg backward. Bend both knees slightly while keeping your balance. Push through your front foot to return to standing, then switch sides. If needed, hold onto a chair or wall for extra support. Lunges strengthen your thighs, glutes, hips, and core while also challenging balance and coordination. That combination is incredibly important for aging well. This movement trains your body for real-life situations like climbing stairs, stepping backwards safely, getting off the floor, or recovering balance if you trip. Many falls happen not because someone lacks strength entirely, but because they lack coordination and balance while moving. Lunges train both at the same time. And remember, your range of motion does not need to be huge. Small controlled movements are perfectly fine in the beginning. Can you confidently climb stairs without your legs feeling weak or shaky? If not, this exercise can help rebuild that strength gradually. Perform 5 repetitions on each leg. Now imagine combining all 5 of these exercises into one short daily routine. 10 sit-to stands, 10 calf raises, 10 wall push-ups, 10 overhead presses, 5 lunges on each leg. Rest for about 30 seconds, then repeat the circuit 2 or 3 times depending on your ability level. That is it. Just 5 to 10 minutes a day could begin transforming the way your body feels and moves. The key is consistency. Not perfection, not intensity. Consistency. So start small. Take your time. Move carefully. If you enjoyed this routine and want more simple exercises designed to help you stay strong, mobile, and independent after 60, make sure you subscribe and continue following along. Keep moving, keep believing in yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.